Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of When in Doubt, Hear Me Out. I'm Mer. On tonight's episode, I wanted to discuss mental health awareness. The reason why I wanted to discuss this is because the last few days I've been kind of feeling a little off. Not that I've had anything negative go on or anything like that. It's just energy sometimes shifts my mood, and I don't know why. So I figured that since I feel the same way, maybe some of you guys may feel the same way too, and maybe I can give you guys some pointers or some ideas to help you weed out of that situation so you won't be stuck in that situation for a long period of time. Because it is okay to be in that headspace, but don't live in it. What I mean by that is your feelings matter. The way you see situations matter. The way you approach situations matter. But we can't dwell on that circumstance. We can't say to ourselves, because this negative thing is happening, then the rest of everything else that follows is going to be negative. That is not the case. You can have a negative episode, a negative moment in time that will not spend the rest of your day. For example, if you're at work, make the rest of your day horrible. Just that moment in time will not cause an unraveling event of just a horrible day. You can change your moment in time right then and there. For example, the other day I was at work and I just felt like I was having a great day, trucks were coming in, we were changing tires, I was having a good day on the pad. And all of a sudden, I felt like a cloud come over, and I just felt really like bleh. I didn't know why. Nothing had happened to change it, but I feel energies. So it could have been someone around me that was just having an off day, and I read it and I kind of absorbed it, which I'm working on much better than I used to be, but that does tendency to happen. So in those moments in time, for me, I have to go and take a step back, leave the vicinity of where people are. So I had went to the restroom because we have a single restroom, shut the door, put my head in the water, because it was hot. So I put my head in the water, got some water in my face, looked myself in the mirror, took a deep breath, exhaled and told myself, everything's going to be okay. I'm fine. I'm good. This energy does not belong to me. I send this energy back to sender. I am not accepting this energy. This energy is not mine. That's what helps me when it comes to energies. For example, I return that energy to someone else unless I have to help that person. And what I mean by help is sometimes they need someone to listen to it. You need some advice, and I'm very good at that. I'm a very good person to come to when you just need someone to listen, because a lot of us don't listen. A lot of us try to insert our own opinions and our own views when sometimes they just need that shoulder to cry on or that ear to just yell because they don't have another outlet. So for me, releasing that energy back into the universe, clearing my aura, helps me when it comes to energies. So for example, if you're not dealing with energies, if you're dealing with more of something negative happened, like you're getting up for work and you stub your toe, and instead of thinking, oh my gosh, this is how the day is going to go, it's just going to be downhill from here. Don't think like that, okay? Tell yourself, okay, I stubbed my toe. Do what you got to do, curse, whatever you got to do. Exhale, let it go, and say, just because this negative episode happened right now, this is not going to make the rest of my day bad, okay? It happened. I'll move on for it. Let's continue. Let's have a great, productive day. We got to speak into existence what we want for ourselves in any aspects of life. And why I'm saying this is because I was a very negative person for a long time. I worked my tail off to get to where I am today, and I'm still fighting because I still have those moments. I am human. Things happen. Sometimes we just can't explain it. But I was negative for a long time. I was always, oh, woe with me. Why me? Why can I never catch a break? What did I do to deserve this? Yada, 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 yada. Until one day, I was in the car and I was delivering packages, and I was listening to the Christian radio station because at that point in time it helped clear my energies. It helped make me feel good about myself. And I was listening, and this guy comes on the radio, and he's talking to everyone that's listening, and he says, "Whatever you're doing, stop right now." And at the time, I had literally just pulled over to deliver a package and take a break. So I stopped and I listened, and he said, "It takes 30 days to change a mindset." 30 days. So he challenged us to start small. In whatever you see in yourself that you want to change, start small. So for me, mine was very negative towards myself. I was a very negative Nancy. I was self-loathing. I self-doubted. I told myself I wasn't good enough. All of these things. So for me, I told myself I was going to get up every morning and tell myself I was enough until it just came naturally. And I did this. Every day I got up, I told myself, today was going to be a great day. I am enough. I'm perfect the way I am. And then I noticed that when I'd get up in the mornings, I'd feel more bubbly. I wasn't so bleh. I wasn't so Eeyore. I was more SpongeBob. So and it was good. I felt good. I didn't feel like this world was on my shoulder. Like I didn't feel like this cloud. It was still there, but it wasn't as dark. And then I moved from there to when I got up, I wouldn't have to look in the mirror and tell me this. I would just feel that I was good. I felt good. I was, excited. So then I moved from that and told myself, life gets better. My life wasn't bad. It wasn't. I was just seeing the world around me very negatively. So it was causing me to think that my life, like I was at my lowest point, which, I did have a very depressed state, but I was in a better space than some people, and I was taking that for granted, and that's not okay. There, I needed to see that, what, I might not be where I want at that point in time, but that is not the end game. Just because I'm here right now doesn't mean it's over, it's done. No, you can always change. What are you working for? What are you working towards? I never knew what I was working towards, so of course I couldn't change it. So I needed to stop and look in the mirror and figure out what I wanted for myself. Where did I see myself? Where did I want to take my future? What did I want to see myself in, like 2 years, 5 years, whatever? What did I want? Okay? And I wanted to be happy. And I wanted to have my people around me that truly cared about me. And I wanted to have real, if that makes sense. I was tired of all the negative energies, the ones that were just using me to help them. The ones that would use me until they were good and just abandon me and leave. I wanted to clean my circle because I deserved that. I deserved real friendship around, and I did, and I found that. From the grace of God, from the good Lord above, from the spirits all around, the ancestors, wherever they came from, I was blessed with an amazing best friend, and she has an amazing set of kids, and they made me feel something that I hadn't felt in a long time. Seen. And it wasn't like my family made me not feel seen, but it was in myself. Them actually seeing me and allowing me to embrace who I was and allowing me to fall in love with myself and allowing me to figure out who the heck I was because I was lost made me feel complete, truly blessed beyond compare. I know a lot of you out there do not have that support system, so it's hard to try to get out of a slump and try to change your mindset and try to make you feel like you can amount to something, but you can. I know it is hard. I've been there. I'm still there. I have my moments, but I am telling you, don't overexert yourself. Don't overexert yourself. Take it baby steps. Whatever you got to do to just build your confidence up, take it and be positive. If it's for me, looking in the mirror and telling myself that I was good enough. Basic. Wake up in the morning, brushing my teeth, look myself in the mirror and say, Miranda, you are enough. That's what I did. And then once I got to the point where I didn't have to say that, I just felt it. Then I changed. Okay, what else can I do? So what's the next step? You don't want to go from 0 to 800, because then when you don't achieve it, you're gonna stop. It's just when it comes to anything, like anything. So I did that. And then I went from that to a little bit bigger. Okay, I want to go back to school. So, first steps, finding schools that I wanted to go to. Boom. It took several years. I am not going to lie. I procrastinated a lot. So I finally went back to school this last year, and I got my massage therapy license. So now I'm working on finding a good place to start. So it all takes time. Like I said, I procrastinated a lot to get to here. But I finally did it. I finally looked myself in the mirror and said, where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? What can you do with what you have now? But I wanted growth. I wanted to be able to go places, see things, and I've always loved to give massages. Like I've always, I always love to heal people, and I understand when it comes to massages, we have a lot of tension in our muscles. So muscles have memories. So being able to work those muscles out and release that energy from a long, hard day or a long, hard month, we hold it in. So massages help to release the energies to make you feel better. So that's what I did for myself. when it comes for you guys, it may be a different avenue. But what I'm telling you is you gotta start small. You gotta start small, okay? Because you are enough. You are more than enough. If you need someone to root for you, I'm here. If you need someone to talk to, I'm here. Because a lot of us don't have that. But I'm telling you, it does get easier. You just gotta want it bad enough. You gotta want to see the world in a bigger picture. You gotta want to see the world in a more positive light, because you're here for a reason. Your negative demons inside your head do not reside with you. They're trying to bring you down, and you gotta start chipping away at them. Okay, you can do it. I've done it. It is hard. I'm not gonna lie. It is hard. It's probably one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do, because you gotta change the way you see situations. You gotta change the way you see yourself. Okay, but do not give up on yourself. You deserve the world. You will achieve the world if you put in the work. You gotta put in the work. Okay. So take your baby steps, look yourself in the mirror, give yourself props, give yourself a pat on the back, because you can do it. You can do it. You are enough. You are smart. You are brave. You are seen. You are heard. Okay? Stay blessed. Everybody have an amazing night. Bye.